La puerta de la bodega se ha abierto de la presión del agua y está entrando toda el agua en la bodega. Madre mía. Qué miedo, a mí esto ya no me hace gracia, ¿eh?
Breaking news from Valencia, Spain. Catadau and the surrounding regions are facing an unprecedented crisis as heavy, relentless floods sweep through, causing widespread devastation. Torrential rains have turned once bustling streets into rushing rivers, sweeping away homes, vehicles, and anything in their path. Entire neighborhoods have become isolated islands as people take desperate measures to stay safe. Incredible and harrowing footage coming out of Catadau shows just how fast this disaster escalated. Cars are bobbing in the turbulent floodwaters, homes are submerged up to their windows, and locals are clinging to whatever they can for safety. In the face of these overwhelming waters, many residents have been forced to evacuate to rooftops, waving frantically for help as flood levels rise dangerously. Families have fled to emergency shelters set up across the area where they're receiving the essentials they need, but resources are becoming stretched as the situation worsens. Emergency services in Valencia are working tirelessly, responding to round-the-clock rescue calls. Brave responders are out on boats, navigating the treacherous waters to reach stranded residents. But the sheer volume of people needing assistance has pushed rescue efforts to the limit. Local authorities are calling for calm, but warn that the risk of further flooding remains high, as rivers and waterways continue to swell with rainwater. Reports from local officials indicate that these floods were triggered by an unpredicted deluge, bringing a month's worth of rainfall in just hours. This extreme weather has devastated infrastructure. Bridges have collapsed. Major roads are underwater and power outages are leaving parts of Catadau in darkness. Businesses and homes alike have sustained severe damage, with losses expected to amount to millions of euros. The storm has left authorities struggling to contain the disaster's impact, and there are ongoing concerns about additional damage from landslides and structural collapses in affected areas. The Spanish Meteorological Services have issued warnings for continued heavy rains in the coming hours. Residents in the Valencia region are strongly urged to stay indoors, avoid any unnecessary travel, and heed all safety directives. Local teams are working hard to set up temporary housing and assist those who've lost their homes or possessions to the flood. Meanwhile, communities across Spain are reaching out in solidarity, sending aid and resources to help affected families rebuild after this nightmare. Relief efforts are pouring in, but there is still a long road to recovery, and local officials estimate that the cleanup and restoration will take weeks, if not months. This heartbreaking event has deeply impacted Spain, and the effects will be felt long after the floodwaters recede. Stay tuned here for live updates as we continue to follow this disaster in Catadau and Valencia. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're the first to know about important updates on natural disasters and extreme weather events worldwide.